So, it is about 2 days since I did the first video of part 1 of how I get my cars ready for sale. So the Ford Ranger, in between me filming that first video and now, it's been off for a major service. So I've got the paperwork here which will go with it. So we had a full service, so fuel filter, oil filter, cabin filter, eco filter, whatever that was, AdBlue was topped up. What else was on there? Oh, and it had brake discs and pads on the front as well. So when I took it in, look, it's had service history all the way through its life. There's over £2 worth of invoices here for service work on it. But I said to the gentleman who does the work on the car, just do it whatever it needs, because look, this is such a nice vehicle. It needs to be prepared right. In the first video as well, I did mention that I will make this the cheapest Ford Ranger in the UK, and I lied. I didn't mean to lie, but when I did my homework that evening on what they were going for, a 21,495, that's the cheapest one in the UK. This should retail at £21,000 plus VAT, so it should be 24, 25 grand with the VAT in it. That's without including the bits there, which we'll get to now. So it is going on sale, or it's already on sale. I've put a few pictures on the website at 22,995, no VAT. For the amount of kit this comes with, I think it's an absolute steal. So look, there's no point me lying. In between me doing the first video, putting it on the website, I've had a few inquiries on it, 4 or 5 people, and I've got someone booked in to see it tomorrow. So it might not actually last that long. But the truck itself now has been fully prepared. I've cleaned it again because of where I am, coming through that absolute nightmare of a mud pit has made it stinking again. So while we're on that subject, if anyone's got a 4,000 or 5,000 square foot unit hanging around in Cardiff, let me know, I'm interested. But onto the bits we've got here as well, which I did mention in the video. So this bit here would be the bar that goes on the back if the truckman was removed. And we've also got the original line nut that goes in the boot, but obviously because of the toolkit, which I'll show again in the later videos, that was taken out from brand new. So as you can see, that's unmarked. So look, if someone buys this and they think, I don't want all that on it, you could strip all that off, sell it for a couple of grand and put it back to how it left the factory. So that's a massive bonus. Oh, and obviously I didn't bring all 4 of them over. It's got the off-road tyres too. So it's a full kit, I would say, this vehicle. From here now, Bianca's actually filming this little bit. Nice to see her. She's actually turned up today. We're gonna do the videos that I do over by the shipping containers, but I'll get Bianca to film me doing that so you can see how I do it and how I look so ridiculous panning around with a camera. So onto the containers. Right, so what I do, I drive it from my yard over here. Now a couple of people have said to me, mate, I don't know if it's a good idea doing the videos in amongst the shipping containers. Like, does it look like I've just pulled one out of there to advertise it? Or I don't know, but it's the nicest place I can find. So please, someone find me that yard. So once I bring them over here, I always bring my little tub of tyre sheen and a brush and a cloth, because going through the muddy puddles, it usually flicks a bit of crap up over the tyres. And there's nothing like a dirty set of tyres in the picture. So we'll give all these a little spruce up, a little bit behind there. Because in the pictures, you don't want to see the fact I've had to go off-roading to get it to here. Not quite that bad, but this one. Honestly, right, if people could, well, they do. Security watch me sometimes, they think I've lost the plot doing this, but to me, this is all part of the presentation. You know, I see some people advertise cars, and not even, well, yeah, some traders doing it, and people like on motorway, like I've said about people buying cars on motorway, and there's like all rubbish in the doors and stuff. I think, like, how can you try and sell a car like that? And I've seen traders doing it. They haven't even like cleaned them, and I think, like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. So we'll do this, we'll get all the tyres slicked, and then I always stand back, make sure it's parked in the right angle, make sure it's looking right, look down the sides of it, make sure it's all looking good and symmetrical. I know that sounds mad, but lined up with the line on the tarmac, believe it or not. Who's ringing me? Right. That's that bit. So we got to keep these out of the picture now. Giving away all my trade secrets here, but I like it. So we'll put them in there so you can't see them. Oh, while we're here, look, this will be in the end video, but these are those things, how they've been cleaned out a bit as well. Look at that. But we'll do them right at the end. You've got to stay actually on this video. You have to stay till the end to watch it all edited together. So now they are hidden. I always start with the first main picture around here. This is why I'm like going all over the place. Need my cloth. So we do the pictures first, then the videos. So when I do this first picture, if you look in the back, you see there's a post. I always try and get that post over the roof, so I know when they're on the website, they line up the same. Then we do a portrait one from here. Bit of an arty sort of picture. It's a lovely looking thing, mind, isn't it? Are you filming now? Right, Bianca's saying I'm doing too much here, but this is how I do it, so leave me alone. This is how we do things properly. So, now I've done all the pictures, I go on to the video, so I go back around the car again. And this is where I look like a bit of a stranger. This would be a good one if I could see you in the background, see ya? No, you come in, come over. And then ready, this is the one, this is the one. And then coming back towards you, ready? So that is it. That's 2 full videos on how I prepare the vehicles for sale. So hopefully you've stayed till this point. I'm always concerned people have flicked off by now. But after this little bit now, I'll edit all those bits together and put it out there. And hopefully people like the video. I've got a huge confession to make. I've already sold it. In between bringing it over here, my friends come and looked at it and it's actually sold. It hasn't even been advertised properly. But look, something like this was never going to last long. So thank you for watching. I hope you like the videos and everything else. And I shall speak to you all soon. Thanks.